Hello and welcome to video number 10. I had to re-record this entire thing because I was mumbling to myself. So without a script, I apparently mumble to myself because it's quite odd to talk to myself while going through all my own stuff. So first we're going to start with TradingView. On TradingView, we're going to talk about, let's reset this chart first. So I can reset chart view with a right click and then selecting reset chart view with the left click when it looks ridiculous. I like to hold control and scroll in and out. That also works really well for me. Selecting your ticker, come up here, do that. I like to do that, and then you also have a watch list. You can select top right over here and you can add things. So let's go here and then you have the plus sign. You can search for whatever it is you want. Let's add SHIB. There you go. And then SHIB is now on my shortcut list. I don't really use this because on everything I use, including my computer, I just like to type things in, hit enter, and then I jump there, including like the programs on my computer, and it keeps my computer a little bit cleaner. But that's just my preference. And then we have time frame. You can add and take away time frames. I don't really want the 3-month. Monthly sounds good. I want to be on the 1 hour. We can also select Heiken Ashi, bar chart, line chart. I mostly just use the bar chart. Hit this down arrow and you can select different things to be put up here or just select them. What else? Indicators. Indicators are right here. Once again, I like to just type moving average. If I can type. There we go. Put a moving average on there. And then the free version, you are limited to two indicators. So I'll be adding these and then taking them away. RSI. RSI, remove indicators. You can also add some of these to favorites. Indicators, favorites, technicals, volume. There it is. Okay, so you can see this shows the volume now. The MACD. Bollinger Bands, so I need to take that off. Bollinger Bands. Okay, now we're going to set up a buy and short order. Do a long position. And if I wanted to do a short position. And then if I double click, it opens up and I can see my entry price, my take profit price, and my stop loss price. Same thing here. And then you can throw on a fib retracement. We can put an alarm. Let's say I want to wait until the price gets to here. So I set an alarm, right click, add alert. Down. Create. And I have the app on my phone, so I'll get a notification on my phone, and there's a limit. I can't remember how many it is on TradingView. There's also a limit of the indicators. If you want more, then you can pay for it. $12.95 a month. You get 5 indicators per chart. We have the hotbar here. If I want to add something to the hotbar, I just click the star here. If I want to remove it, click the star again. I can move the hotbar around, and this way you don't have to go over here to get what you want. You can just click right there and you get a short position. Okay, moving on to Webull. So on Webull you can create a custom chart screen, which I really like, and then you can break it out. You right click, detached window, and you have a whole separate window you can put on another screen, which I really like. So I have my Forex, I have my positions multi-chart. So a new layout, blank layout, and then you can add charts on here. Okay. There is a way, but I don't know it. Snap to fill this whole screen. And you can add other things on here like options. Quote. And you can change the ticker on the top left of right there, Euro USD, SPY, AMC. So you can put whatever you want on there, and you have other things on here as well, like the order book, which I don't pay for. Yeah, so that's really nice. You can also set alerts on here. Create new order. Nope. What do I want? Create alert. There it is. And I also have Webull on my phone, so these alerts will go off in on my phone, which is really nice. Alright, and then jumping to MT4. On MT4 you can also set alerts down here. Alerts, create. Price. I don't really use this, but it's nice. You can have unlimited, but you have unlimited on Webull as well. What else? How to find the different tickers that you want. You can type them in. You can also right click, go to symbols, and this is going to vary depending on what your broker supports. Metals, you can find gold and silver. Indexes, US 30, cryptos, and then some of these things will just be completely missing, or there will be more depending on your broker. It'll be nice to find, it's nice to find a broker that has everything that you want to trade, and then you can just trade it all from one MT4. You have on your navigator bar, you have indicators that you can add to your chart. Like such. And you can add bots like such. And then you can remove. I don't like how that's come up, so let's open a new window. My default is saved with One-Click Trade Pro. That's why it automatically came up when I open a new chart. And the way that you do that is you go to, once you put everything that you want on a chart and you want it to auto do that, go to template, save it as your default, and that will be the default. General stuff I wanted to talk about. Let's make an order. Okay, let's put in these two different orders. So this is going to be pretty much a market order. So let's set this up as a market order. Take profit. Wrong gold, yeah. Take profit, stop level, and we're on the 4-hour. Stop level. And it auto calculates your lot size, so that will be 1% of my account, and we're doing a buy. Auto trading was not on, so it didn't execute. Buy. Okay, so there we go. So my take profit would be $2,000, and my stop loss is about $1,000, which is 1% of my account. As you can see here, my account's about $100,000. So let's set up a sell limit. I always like to put this on my chart right where I'm submitting the order. So let's get rid of this one. And then I can take a picture of it. So let's set up our order. Profit, take profit, stop loss. Make sure you recalculate recommended size, then hit sell limit. And there we have a sell limit. You can see we're risking 1,000, which is 1%, which is what we have on our One-Click Trade Pro settings. And our take profit's about 5,000, so this is it's a 5 to 1. Also, everything I've shown you is a completely free way to start out, so the only expense so far should only be my training, which I actually decided to make free anyways. Once you start making money, then invest in more convenience and tools to improve. It could take you months, a year, or many years to learn to be profitable. My trip was very short to profitability, relatively, and I haven't arrived. I don't think anyone does. I'm always improving my mental and emotional intelligence. Before getting to the point I started trading, I found wilderness therapy and worked on myself while helping others. I felt like I was being torn apart as I shed old habits and ways of thinking. If I had one piece of advice when I started out, it would be, don't get distracted by luck. It's exactly that. Luck is a distraction from consistency. Hopefully you found value, and thanks for joining me on this journey. Hopefully it's symbiotic. I also wanted to add that it's important to recognize the point where your brain isn't working anymore, and you just have to stop and walk away and come back later. One thing I forgot to cover that I think is really important is you can save images, and I think the best way to do it is if you're tracking all your trades, whether you've won or lost, and how you felt, and other things that you can track. So if you can track something, then you can change, and if you can change, you can improve. So on this top right, after I've entered my order, I can select copy link, and then I like to put that in my chart, in my spreadsheet for everything that I'm tracking, and then boom, there you go. You can go look at it. Super useful feature to track images. And a lot of times with traders you'll find a bunch of images on their computer, but you don't even have to do that. You're just going to have a link in your spreadsheet that pulls up the image for you. Organization is awesome.